Today, we're watching Everyone Hates Drake again.
A lot of backlash right now after the most recent filing in his Drake versus UMG lawsuit. There's been a shift in Drake's entire personality since this lawsuit has been filed. When the lawsuit was initially filed, they were still in the heat of the battle. Drake was still concerned about being liked, making a comeback, and he was really concerned about the bad PR and didn't want for people to think that he was suing UMG or trying to destroy hip-hop or he was trying to get back at Kendrick Lamar for winning the battle. So Drake's team of lawyers even put out a statement claiming Drake is suing UMG for promoting or using deceptive practices to promote Not Like Us and slander him. And he was not suing Kendrick Lamar, and his lawsuit had nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar. But with these recent filings, it's perfectly clear that Drake is in a different headspace at this point. Drake don't give a damn about PR being liked anymore. Drake is currently at the stage where he wants blood, man. He wants to hurt anyone he believes hurt him. Drake is fully embracing this villain arc with the Iceman. I think, after Drake got like that top 10 hit with Nokia, and then got another top 10 hit with the most recent record that he just dropped, What I Miss. Drake is at a stage where, he believes, my core fan base is enough to carry me. I could give a damn about the rest of these dudes. And these recent filings proves just that. Like the first filing that got like a lot of pushback and a lot of backlash was when Drake filed like the potential witness list.
Legal action against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us continues. According to reports, Drake's legal team has listed 63 potential witnesses. 63 in its initial disclosure filing regarding the defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group. And it's literally like he has everyone from like Spotify to Sirius XM to Twitch. Like, bro, it's 63.
No, it's everybody.
Like, when I saw the pages, I was like, oh, it just keeps going and going and going.
No, they're going after everybody.
That's crazy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was definitely looking for Ebro's name on the list.
Why y'all was looking for me?
Because, because you.
Wait, what?
Because you're you, Ebro. Why wouldn't you be on the,
Why would I be?
Listen,
but they got like, real talk, Napsters on it.
Yeah.
D's are Napster. Like, it's
The
literally
National
anyone that
Football
had, anybody that featured the song Not Like Us in any way, shape, or form, it feels like is on there.
Yeah.
Let me see.
But I think this is specific.
Ebro, you watch football? Yep, that's you. Instagram is on there. Ebro, you post a lot?
Yo,
that's
look
you.
at Laura.
Drake been sending out subpoenas all month. Like, Drake been really serving folks. But one person that he was having a very difficult time finding is quite possibly the most important person for this lawsuit, which is Kojo Asamoah. He's a Kendrick Lamar associate who's done marketing for Kendrick Lamar. He worked his way up to now he's like an executive at Interscope where he does marketing. But Kojo has a sketchy past. Like, Kojo is a man who's been indicted on fraud charges, like $100 million fraud charges, burglary, arson. Kojo, for the most part, has been a career criminal. But Kojo apparently got his foot in these labels because he's really great at stream farming. He has stream farms. Now, this is not any proof that he did it for Kendrick Lamar, but Kojo knows how to artificially boost those numbers, get you in the algorithm, put bots on your songs to make it look like, this song is really popular, and get you charting. This is what...
Bro, I'm guessing there's like an art to botting or something, because even I can remember when Travis Scott and his previous manager fell out, it got exposed that this dude really was around Travis Scott because he had bots. But in my head, it's like, bro, couldn't we just come up with some way to get bots? Like, it don't seem like such a genius thing to know how to use bots. I don't understand it unless they know they must have some legitimate way to where it's hard to catch, or I don't know. I don't know why bots are such a powerful thing to these niggas though.
...is known for. Kojo got interviews out there that's been taken down where Kojo is explaining, every artist probably needs an initial boost. And then, the merits would take over from there. Drake believes that Kojo was such an important part of Kendrick Lamar winning this battle that during the battle on Family Matters, he actually name drops Kojo, hinting towards, hey, I know your little secret.
Anthony set up the plays. Kojo be charging you double for none.
The bar ended with Drake saying, they shook about what I'ma say, but texting your phone like we already won. Drake would even shout out Kojo's digital marketing company, sending like a subliminal towards Kendrick Way. Now, the way Drake like phrased this, obviously, right? The marketing company got like a very generic name that only Kojo or Kendrick Lamar and his team knew what Drake was saying on Family Matters. Nobody knew what Drake was saying, which is why like when you look back and you like re-listen to Family Matters, it's like a really great diss song, bro. And I feel like this track would have probably defeated any other rapper other than Kendrick Lamar.
There's nowhere to hide, there's nowhere to hide, you know what I mean.
Shout out my guy, What's the Dirt. He was the first to make this connection. So if you see this from anybody else, they got it from him. He actually did the research to discover that Kojo's like management team or his marketing company is actually called Nowhere to Hide LLC. And Kojo is...
Can I just add, Kojo sounds like Nigerian or something. And I find that interesting that whenever I've ever had a song get botted, whether that's, unintentionally, whatever the fuck happened, I notice Nigeria and Africa gets a lot of bots. So I wonder if maybe they're like bot specialists in Africa. I don't know. I might cut that part out. That feels racist.
The business contact online for it. So, Drake was really setting a signal, hey, bruh, I know that Kojo is the one responsible for juicing up these streams or sending bot plays if bot plays were sent, which as of now, we still don't know yet, and it still hasn't been confirmed. Well, Drake, for the most part...
My thing with it, though, is like, if Drake know about Kojo, he's probably using Kojo, like, or a nigga similar to Kojo in the same realm. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them things where it's like, okay, if everybody's using it, there's nowhere to hide. Why are you bringing it up? Because you probably using it too. And we could just examine who your guy is. You get what I'm saying?
Has been trying to find Kojo for months. He couldn't find Kojo. Drake had to settle with serving Kojo via email, which I don't know if this is gonna like hold up, because he could say, hey, bro, those emails no longer work for me. But yeah, Drake sent a subpoena for Kojo to show up to court via email. And this was all documented in court. In this recent filing, Drake's attorney, Annie Larson, alerted the court that she has successfully subpoenaed and served Kojo Asamoah under all the conditions required. So she will state, pursuant to court's August 6, 2025 order, on August 7, 2025, I caused the following documents to be sent to Kojo Mene Asamoah via email to his email addresses at the domain kojo@hard.pink. Another email right here, djvinylproductions@gmail.com, and info@hard.pink. They will claim that an email suffices because plaintiff's Rule 45 subpoena on Mr. Asamoah, and 2, this court's August 6, 2025 order permitting plaintiff to serve the Rule 45 subpoena on Mr. Asamoah by alternative means because they couldn't locate him. Bruh, they even followed Asamoah to Ghana to try to serve him. This rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. I don't know, even me.
Didn't I say bro sounded African?
I'm not really rubbed the wrong way, but I do kind of see what people are saying. It's like, man, Kojo is like a marketing guy, man, feeding his family off of marketing. Even if Kojo is responsible for putting bots on Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, bro. That man ain't do nothing to you. Bro, that man was just working. You feel me? Trying to feed his family, right? That man was just, bro, doing digital marketing. And it feels like you are involving people now that are not Kendrick Lamar, that are not UMG. And it kind of feels like, man, like, why bring this much headache to other people's lives? They didn't personally violate you. They were just doing their job by boosting the song up via, their own means, man. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like snitching in a way, to be honest. But again, we're dealing with billionaires here where there's literal billions on the line in this lawsuit. So if I'm Drake, if there's billions on the line, man, I could give a damn who I inconvenience, man. Drake didn't just stop here. And this is how you know Drake don't give a damn. Because if this was like 6 months ago or 8 months ago, the uproar that came from this Kojo thing would have probably like stopped Drake in his tracks. But Drake don't give a damn at this point, bro. Because if people thought the Kojo thing was bad, wait till they see what's next. Drake followed up the Kojo thing with more questionable and controversial filings that is public for everybody to see. In these filings, man, Drake, drew the line in sand. Drake made it perfectly clear, bro. He's ready to destroy any and everyone that he believes played a part in hurting him, including YouTubers. In his request for production, Drake had about like 78 to like...
I'm not gonna lie, I got about 10 Drake hate videos on my channel, bro. I probably need to put them bitches private or some shit. Real deal. Like, I want to say since the Drake and Kendrick beef has been over, I've made a Drake video like once or twice a month, bro. Slander.
80 requests. And one of the requests was they want all documents and communications relating to any payments by Ramon Alvarez Smikle, rather directly or indirectly, to the NFR podcast to promote anti-Drake messages and to populate positive comments regarding Kendrick Lamar in the NFR's podcast comment section on any social media. This request includes, but is not limited to, any investigation reports, complaints, analysts, or similar to the same. Around the time of this filing, NFR Podcast's main Twitter page was suspended. It had a huge following. Now, it's against Twitter community guidelines to post ads without alerting the people there are ads within the post. So, like, you can't take money to post, let's say, I don't know, Lil Baby's new album, but don't post, it's an ad as you post, oh my God, this album is great. So,
but how do you prove that, though? I guess once they go and see that there was money exchanged, okay, sure. But what if I really do feel like this is a really good song and I would have did this regardless? Like, that seems like such a hard thing to prove, bro. I don't know about that.
It's no confirmation. It's no proof that Drake is the reason why their Twitter page was taken down. But coincidentally, it happened around this filing, so a lot of people is very suspicious and their antenna goes up. And it also feels like Drake is attacking the little man. I've seen the NFR podcast post promo for Drake Iceman. Like, they posted releases for Drake. Now, is the NFR...
See, that's been my thing too. Everything that Drake exposes about Kendrick, you could turn around and point the fingers right back at Drake. I guarantee it. This is a perfect example about what I'm talking about.
Podcast bias, I don't know, bro. Somewhat, maybe. All right, they have their favorites. Would I say like their bias is just egregious? I wouldn't think so, right? Like, I don't see them posting opinion pieces like other pages tearing down Drake. But when they do their podcast and, you know, they bring up Drake versus Kendrick, they usually side in the favor of Kendrick.
Drake versus Kendrick, song for song. Let's see who wins by the end of 10 rounds. We're starting off with Luther versus Slime You Out. Both featuring SZA.
I prefer Slime You Out. I'm not going to lie to you.
1-0 Drake. Next up, we have Humble versus God's Plan.
I was never a big fan of God's Plan. I'm going Humble.
All right, so it's 1-1. Next up, Element by Kendrick versus Energy by Drake.
Oh, I'm going to be going with Element. I'm going Element.
All right, you got 2-1 Kendrick. Next up, two intros. Whacked Out Murals versus Champagne Poetry.
Champagne Poetry.
Wow, okay.
Poetry.
That's crazy. 2-2. Next up, we have Pride versus Jungle.
I got to go Pride.
You got to go Pride, okay. That's 3-2 Kendrick. Next up, Backseat Freestyle by Kendrick versus Chicago Freestyle by Drake. Yeah, I know. I wanted to do this to you. I wanted to give you fucking tough ones.
Oh, across the Backseat Freestyle.
Backseat, yeah.
What am I doing
Okay, 4-2 for Kendrick. Next up, we have N95 versus Jimmy Cooks. Two songs from 2022.
Jimmy Cooks, for sure.
Jimmy Cooks?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
W.
going Jimmy Cooks on
W there.
that one.
4-3 for Kendrick. Next up, we have Mad City versus Know Yourself. Bro. It's not Mad City. No?
Yeah, but why are you bringing the GKMC stuff, bro?
Wait, what are you doing?
Okay, we're going Mad City.
Mad City.
I can't.
5-3 Kendrick. Next up, 6:16 in LA versus 6 p.m. in New York.
6 p.m. in New York.
Okay, that's 5-4. Next up, are we going to go to a bonus round? ADHD versus Headlines. What are you taking?
I gotta go Headlines, bro.
Wow, 5-5.
I gotta go
Okay,
Headlines.
the last round. It's two more R&B centric songs you could say. Love versus Teenage Fever. What are you taking? What are you taking here? To win it all.
I feel like the production's better on Teenage Fever. I think Drake's performance on Teenage Fever is a lot better. I'm going Teenage Fever.
Okay, so Drake wins this.
I'm going, listen, for the bonus round, if this is a bonus round,
Drake won in that versus, but a lot of people, including Drake fans, had an issue because they felt like based on his song options and the battles, Drake should have had a sweep. So NFR to me isn't the most biased. All right. Now, they aren't the only YouTubers Drake is targeting. Drake also targeted this other dude called Screwface. In request 79, they requested all documents and communications relating to the person or persons using the X handle Screwface and email screwfacegene@gmail.com.
Yo, that nigga must be the biggest YouTuber ever, bro. How do you get included in a UMG lawsuit with Drake? Yo, that's where I'm trying to get to, bro. That's the fucking goal, bro. Shout out Screwface. Damn. Oh, yeah, he got 1 mil. Okay, yeah, he a big channel.
But for this dude right here, oh, nah, Drake got ill intentions for him, bro. Drake trying to bury this boy, bro. Because, yo, his Not Like Us reaction did 4 million views. His other reactions to Kendrick Lamar disses did like 1 million apiece. So he had somewhat of an influence during this battle. And Drake believes that Kendrick Lamar and his team paid him some money. Listen, man. Fam, listen, man. Regardless of how I feel about a YouTuber, I'm never, ever going to take the side of Drake in this situation, bro. Never. Because first off, I don't feel like truly in my heart. Now, I don't got too much confidence in this man. All right. I think Screwface is a grifter. That's just my opinion. Okay? Because I've seen how his opinions on things other than this battle have shifted very quickly. Screwface was a no jumper stand. He was paying to come to meet and greets for no jumper in 2024 or like 2023. I'm not sure. Right? As soon as the battle happened, like 6 months later, Screwface's entire opinion changes on no jumper. Screwface was making videos crying about being invited to no jumper. The battle starts, he gets an influx of Kendrick Lamar, pro-blacks, hip-hop purist fans. Now all of a sudden he hates no jumper and hates academics, where he got videos rapping and defending DJ Academics and being labeled a super fan of academics. So Screwface is a grifter.
Damn.
But I'm not gonna say that this man got paid. Because, bro, during that time, the algorithm was so robust for this battle. Why would Kendrick Lamar pay you for something that's going to benefit you? Right? Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. As YouTubers, we follow the algorithm, right? Couldn't you use this as a defense? We follow the algorithm. So you were going to make these Kendrick videos anyway, whether or not there was money, is what my defense would be. If I did take some money from Kendrick and them, I would be like, yo, I was gonna make this regardless. That is truly how I felt. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like that has to be a real defense or something.
Reacting to these diss songs is gonna get you a lot of views and it's gonna get you paid.
That beef, reacting to that beef and them diss songs is how this channel got monetized. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get paid, but I'm saying he was going to do it regardless. Everybody and their mama, including me, was making YouTube channels and reacting to that beef. And that's how this channel got. I'm trying to tell you.
No, I don't believe that this man was getting paid by Kendrick Lamar or, by PG Lang or TDE to react to music. I think it's crazy, right? I believe what happened, because, again, Screwface is a natural grifter. He got an influx of fans from one side. He got a huge influx of fans from one side because, his reaction to the Kendrick Lamar diss tracks did a lot of views. Now, because he got a huge influx of those fans, he now feels like he got to stay on that side, right? So he's been doing a lot of nasty things, like dressing up and cosplaying as Kendrick Lamar for Halloween. Just disgusting and nasty. I don't feel like any grown man should do it, but that's what he's been doing. And Drake believes that he's compromised. Now, he's for sure compromised, but I don't feel like he's getting paid. I think that's crazy. And even though I may not like Screwface, I'm never, ever going to take the side of Drake in this situation, bro. Because once you start trying to affect the YouTube reactions and people's creative freedoms, that's out of pocket. That's out. These set of requests right here are the most.
Oh, God. You fucking up people's money when you get to taking down YouTube channels and striking shit. Like, for me, like, I really be using this YouTube income. So whenever I get a strike or whenever I get something like that on my channel, like, I take that shit very serious, bro. Like, so I feel him on that.
Egregious ones that got a lot of people looking at Drake crazy. So request number 50, from January 1st, 2014 to the present, all documents and communications relating to allegations of domestic violence, violence against women, and other forms of violence committed by Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. This has quickly gone from, this is not about Kendrick Lamar, it's about UMG, to now this man is requesting information on Kendrick Lamar. Now, there's clear reasons for why he's requesting it, but languages like other forms of violence, to me, kind of takes away or makes it more than just the obvious reasons. The obvious reason is Drake is preparing for the counterclaim. He's preparing for the countersuit because UMG or Kendrick Lamar and their team may countersue Drake for defamation too. Because Kendrick Lamar can say, yo, I didn't beat my wife, or Dave Free isn't a father of my kid. And you put that in your records and you disseminated that information too. So now Drake is requesting information in regards to every text message, every email, every correspondence, any document, any settlements that took place regarding the incident at the Hard Rock Hotel or any other incident with women. Because Kendrick Lamar allegedly brutalized a woman at the Hard Rock Hotel. Police was called. One of the employees stated it happened. However, no woman has ever came forward. We never really got no follow-up with no police report. Kendrick Lamar has said is absolutely false, and we don't have any other information to claim that Kendrick Lamar is not telling the truth. But the language that really concerns me is when Drake says and/or other forms of violence committed by Kendrick Lamar Duckworth. Why you need that for? You ain't accused Kendrick Lamar of shooting nobody during a battle, of, I don't know, attacking, killing nobody during the battle. Well, so what you need that information for? That concerns me, bruh. Why you trying to find out where the body's buried, who this man shot at, who his team done hurt?
Okay.
Listen, man. Trying to get this man locked up for life over a rap battle, to me, is a tad bit too far. Even that.
Oh God, bro. Drake, just like everybody else, Drake heard that Kendrick might have a pass in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to dig up everything he can find on this, man. That's crazy. But shit, man, I'm really done with this video. Let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all so much for watching, man. Drake is a slime ball and not in a good way. So I don't know. I'm done with the video though. Peace out, y'all. Stop the video. If you would, just consider following me on Instagram and Spotify. I got a goal. I'm trying to get to 2,000 monthly listeners. And after that, I'm trying to get to 5,000 monthly listeners. Y'all have been great, man. I really appreciate y'all.